Hi, welcome to you. Well, 3 down and 1 to go. We've got 3 semi-finalists. We're looking for our 4th, so it could either be Glyn Wigley or Anne Bagor. Here they are. Yes, well, we've got David Acton through, we've got Chris Williams through, and we've got Kenneth Mickey through. One of these two will be through to that semi-final in, well, within the half hour. So, welcome to you both. Anne Bagor from St Lawrence in Jersey, in the Channel Islands. It was just over 2 weeks ago, wasn't it, this? Anne embarked on a very good run of 4 straight victories before she was defeated by Chris Williams. You'll see Chris again in the second semi-final on Thursday. Anne works as an office manager. She's married with 2 children and 2 grandchildren, and she accumulated 227 points from 5 games at an average of 45.4. So that makes her our number 5 seed, Anne Bagor. And now here's Glyn Wigley from Romford in Essex. Now, he's 31 and he works as a customs and excise officer. And he first appeared on Countdown towards the end of our last series, way back in September last year, when he won 3 games in fine style. Well, he then carried his bat through to the beginning of this series on New Year's Day, and he won 1 further game before he lost to Dominic Moyes. So Glyn's 5-game total of 284 points gives him a very good average of 56.8. Makes him our number 4 seed, Glyn Wigley. Well, you know, yesterday our guardian of the dictionaries, Ros Ayres, was in very strong form with some marvellous winning words. We had potency, we had salvos, and we actually had herbiest. Yes, herbiest was allowed. Well, coming in today is her husband, hoping to fire up another salvo of winners. Yes, it's time again for that old sage who's, believe it or not, in mint condition. Yes, here he is, Martin Jarvis.
Thank you. Thank you, Richard. Yes, well, it's very exciting. Now, I was just thinking, if Edison hadn't discovered electricity, we'd all have to watch Countdown in the dark. Anyway, here's somebody who lights our way perfectly, Susie Dent.
Well, I say thank you, Thomas, don't you, Carol? Because where would it be without Thomas Edison?
Or even Michael Faraday. Sorry to get British about this.
Exactly.
And kind of specific. But Michael Faraday was the father of electricity.
Yeah, you stick up for him. You stick up for Michael Faraday.
Stick up for
and I'll
Michael,
stick up for you, Carol Vorderman.
Thank you.
Well, Glyn, you got the show off to a fine start on New Year's Day. Survived 1 day of 1996, so we wish you luck in this one as you take on Anne Bagor now, and it's your turn to go first.
Right, hello again, Carol.
Hello.
Could I have a consonant, please?
Of course you may. M.
And another, please.
Another one. F.
And another.
Oh, I thought you were going to go for a vowel then. C.
And another.
And R.
And a vowel, please.
A.
And another.
I.
And another.
E.
And a consonant, please.
S.
And another consonant, please.
And R.
Thanks, Glyn. First countdown of this session starts now. Yes, time please, Glyn.
7.
7 says Glyn. Anne?
7.
And 7.
Farmers.
Farmers for 7, yours?
Scarier.
And scarier. Scarier, farmers, 2 decent words there for 7. Farmers and scarier. Martin?
Well, that's jolly good, and a scary farmer would surely have his firearms. Firearms.
For 8.
For 8. Salvos yesterday and firearms today.
Yeah, good, okay, so that's the 8. Well done, Dictionary Dell, but here we are in our side of the house with 7 apiece. Right, Anne, off you go.
Can I have a consonant, please, Carol?
Thank you, Anne. K.
And another one, please.
W.
And another, please.
And T.
And a vowel, please.
A.
And another vowel.
O.
A consonant.
D.
A vowel.
Vowel. E.
Another consonant.
F.
And another consonant,
And
please.
another consonant, thank you. And J.
Thanks very much indeed. The countdown starts now. Yes, Anne, how many?
6.
6, Glyn?
6.
Glyn, 6.
Wafted.
Yeah, wafted. What's yours?
Same word. Wafted.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've all been wafted from Luton Airport. We can't do any better.
No, well, you don't have to.
Yeah.
It's quite nice when you don't, really.
Yeah.
Wafted there for whatever it was, 6. Go. So 13 and 13, round 3 to you, Glyn, please.
Consonant, please, Carol.
I'm sorry, it's Q.
And another one, please.
Another Q? I don't think so. S.
And another, please.
T.
And another.
And another one. R.
Vowel, please.
A.
And another.
E.
And another.
Another one. I.
And a consonant, please.
D.
And a consonant, please.
And a consonant, okay. Ignoring the Q, we go for C.
Thank you. Round 3 starts its way right now. Yes, Glyn.
Safe 7.
Playing with an 8, were you?
Yes, I was playing with
We'll have a look at that in a minute. So safe 7 now then, Anne.
A safe 7 too.
Yeah, what's yours, Anne?
Astride.
Yeah, stride, what's yours?
directs.
And directs. Give us the 8, go on.
I want something about cardioist.
Nah.
No.
Nah.
Well left, Becky.
Cardioist. OK, so safely in your 7 for both of you. Now then, Martin.
Astride, very good, yes. Derates, D-E-R-A-T-E-S. Oh,
No, you
no.
can't have that.
What
There's
am I
only
talking
one.
about? No.
Nope.
So,
So I don't think we could do any better.
no, what am I doing? I'm going to just shut up.
Yes.
We can't possibly compete with you.
No, you're nice. We like the sound of your voice. It's a nice bit. Well, you can't do any better. So we look even Stevens, 20 and 20 after 3 letters game. So the numbers will sort them out, no doubt. Anne, numbers, please.
1 from the top, please, Carol, and then the other 5.
Thank you very much, Anne. We'll have those little 5 numbers, and they are 1 and 4, 2 and 3, 6, they are all pretty low, and 25. And the target, what's it to be? Mid-range, 5, 5, 4.
OK, we'll go for that. 5, 5, 4. Time starts now. Right, 5, 5, 4 then, Anne.
5, 5, 3.
1 away, Glyn.
554.
Nothing away. So let's look at 5, 5, 4 with Glyn and Carol.
6 times 4 is 24.
Yeah, 6 times 4 is 24.
Minus 2 is 22.
It is indeed.
Times 25 is 550.
It is.
And add on the 3 and the 1.
Correct. To give 10 points.
Yeah. Well done you, Mr. Wigley. Excellent. And 10 points in the bag for you, so you end this half on 30. You're on 20, Anne, so you can take a breather, and we hand over to Martin to take us into the break.
Thank you, Richard. Well, that's very exciting. Richard, as you know, is a man of many words. He would never use one word when 5 would do. And I, of course, as you all know, am a man of few words, very few words. And, as of course you all know, I'm a poet, a bit of a mad poet. So here are a few words. I am a poet. I'm very fond of bananas. I am bananas. I'm very fond of a poet. I am a poet of bananas. I am very fond. A fond poet, I am. Very bananas. Fond of, am I bananas? Am I a very poet? Bananas of a poet, am I fond? A very poet. Am I very? Poet bananas, I am. I am fond of a very. I am of very fond bananas. Am I a poet? I am a man of few words. Am I a banana?
This is not the Goon Show.
Yeah,
It's a very sensible programme called Countdown.
It was actually written by Wendy Cope, and it is, as you can see, just a very few words, just turning them round and round, madly.
So the man of few words, Martin Jarvis. Well, we might have a few words in the break, but we'll resume with our very clever words in part 2 of this last quarter-final of Countdown. See you then. Thank you. And that's time, Anne.
7.
7, good. Glyn?
Just 6.
6, all right. Glyn, what's your 6?
Groups.
Groups. Yeah, what's your 7, Anne?
Well, I hope you can have more than one ragu. Ragus.
Well, we wonder. We have ragu a lot on Countdown. Can we have more than one?
I think you can have 2 stews. That's fine. 2 different kind of ragus. No problem.
Very good.
2
Yeah.
stews. Yes, good. You can have it. Well done.
Yeah.
Excellent. There it is. Oh, it's really ragus.
Now we can't compete.
Good. Okay, well, welcome points for you, Anne, there. 7 points, so 27 and 30. And your turn, Glyn.
Consonant, please, Carol.
Z.
And another, please.
H.
And another.
And Y.
And another.
D.
Vowel, please.
A.
And another.
Another vowel. I.
And another.
And E.
And a consonant, please.
B.
And another consonant, please.
And T.
Thank you. Round 6 starts now. Thank you, Glyn.
6.
6 for Glyn. Anne?
6.
Both on 6. Let's have Anne 6.
Bathed.
Yeah, bathed in yours?
Bathed as well.
Right, bathed. 6.
Very good. We can see habited.
As in clothed.
Habited
Yeah.
for 7.
The habited's in there. So, 36, 33, 3 points between them. 3 games left. Letters from you, Anne.
Consonant, please, Carol.
N.
And another one, please.
S.
And another.
And L.
And a vowel.
U.
Another vowel, please.
Oh, sorry. E.
And a consonant.
Very sticky. S.
And another vowel, please.
We know what that is. A.
And a consonant.
N.
And another consonant, please.
And B.
And B, yes, and B. Here we go. Yes, Anne.
6.
Now then, Glyn.
6.
Right, all sixes. Glyn, 6.
Unless.
Unless. And yours, Anne?
Usable.
Usable. Usable and unless. Well, we've got 6 here, nice 6s.
Very good. The clouds are lowering upon this programme because we had nebulas the other day, and we've got nebulas again.
Yeah.
And that's 7.
Nebulas or nebulae, both are fine. Yeah.
Right. Mini
Good.
clouds.
Well, the letters are done now, so we're 42 and 39, not bad scores, so 20 more points available, and three marks separating the two, so numbers from Glyn.
Anything you like, please, Carol.
Anything I like?
Yep.
Thank you so much. One from the top, then. And we'll have 5 little ones. All right, we have 10 and 8, 6 and 5, another 8 and 75. Sorry. The target is 964.
Yes, 964, and the time for that starts now. Yes, that's time 964, everybody. How do you get on, Glyn?
Nowhere near.
Nowhere near. Now, this is a real chance for you, Anne. What are you going to tell me?
I think I've got 965.
Oh, wow, that's one away, so if you have, that'll be good news for you. Let's look at 965.
5 plus 8 is 13.
5 plus 8 is 13, it is.
And I hope 13 times 75 is 975.
It is, yes.
And
Is
take away the 10.
975, hang on.
Oh, take away the 10.
Yeah, take away the 10 and that gives 965. Just write that in. Yeah.
Yeah, 965, so that's one away within 5, so that's 7 points, which is useful, because 39 and 7 make 46. OK, old girl, what about 963?
Yeah, I did a similar thing. I got 963. Can't remember how now. But if you do this, which is an unusual thing to do on Countdown, if you divide the 75 by 5, you get 15. Then multiply that by 8, and you have 120. And then if you multiply that by the other 8, because we've got 2 of them, you have 960. And you're left with a 10 and a 6, so take that away. And you have the 4 and add that on. But not an easy one, I'm sorry.
It's interesting, Carol. I know you said it's a strange thing to do to divide, and on this we can add, we can divide, we can multiply, we can subtract. Why do we tend to divide so rarely?
Because, well, for a start, these can only be divided normally by 5 and 10 if it's 100. So you've got to have either 5 or 10 in these small numbers, so it's not something we do regularly, I have to say. Except when it's tricky, Rich. Tricky dicky.
Which you'll love it when it's tricky, don't you? Love it. So this is not a very divisive programme, we've decided.
No,
doesn't divide the nation much.
No.
Well, what divides these two? Not a great deal, folks. 42 and 46. So 4 points in Anne's favour this time. So it's all down to the conundrum, and what's at stake, of course, is a place in the semi-final. And, of course, once you get into the semi-final, you might win the final, and you might win those £4,000 worth of dictionary. So there's not much at stake here, so you just relax, you two, OK? Here we go. Please now reveal. today's quarter-final countdown conundrum. No. Right, let's reveal it.
Oh.
Well, look at those faces. Mixed emotion there. The face of Glyn Wigley, number 4 seed, with 42 points. The face of Anne Begor, number 5 seed, with 46 points. And a place in the semi-final before your very eyes, Anne Begor. Well, that was a very good game. Very good game. Tightly fought, very evenly matched. All those sixes you were getting in the middle games, but it worked out well for Anne in the end. But bad luck for you, Glyn. But a good run, and you've been in 2 series of Countdown, so not many people can say that. So you've got all your other presents, and this is your memento, your Countdown quarter-finalist pen. Thanks very much indeed. All the best to Glyn Wigley.
Thank you.
So, Anne, I have some very interesting news for you, that you will have to come back tomorrow. And guess who you're playing tomorrow? You are playing this young man, David Acton, the number 1 seed. So that's something to look forward to, isn't it? All right, we've had a great game today, and we look forward to see you all tomorrow. Ros will be here tomorrow, and then Martin, and then the grand final, Ros and Martin, the great double acts as you've never seen them before. Anyway, that's all in the future. We'll see you tomorrow. Till then, goodbye.